All right, so Apple, they've announced its first event of the year. What can we expect to see?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's already April, and Apple, for their first event, they're going to kick off. It's been tagged spring loaded. I think that refers to the season rather than any kind of device. It's going to take place early Wednesday morning, Sydney time. So I'll be up at 3 a.m. to watch it live. But what we're expecting to see, I think the biggest expectation is a new range of iPads. The iPad Pro is going to have a major upgrade. It's going to have a new display with a mini LED backlight. So it's going to look a lot brighter, a lot sharper. The other big improvement to the iPad, of course, will be the latest processor. So performance-wise, it's going to get a bit of a jump as well. But on the iPad Pro 2, you're going to also see 5G connectivity. We've had 4G all this time. iPhone 12 was Apple's first 5G product late last year, and now that's going to carry over to the iPad range as well. So iPad Pro will probably dominate. There'll also be some updated entry-level iPads, and also the iPad Mini. The iPad Mini, very popular middle-sized iPad that is going to also get a little bit of a design refresh and a better screen as well. We've anticipated there may be some other product announcements. There's a lot of talk around a redesigned iMac that could possibly debut at this event. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. AirPods may also get an upgrade as well. So AirPods, very popular earphones, the most popular earphones in the world, actually. So they may have an upgrade as well. So, we'll be tuning in early Wednesday morning, and hopefully our predictions are accurate.
And how much are the iPads going for at this stage, do you know?
Well, the entry-level iPads, they're about $450, so they're affordable, and then all the way up to the iPad Pro, which you're talking well over $1,500, because they are virtually like a laptop replacement. So they're quite powerful. They'll be even more powerful this time around. Better processor, 5G connectivity as well. They're at the top end of the range.
And DJI has unveiled its all-new Air 2S drone with a much better camera.
Yeah, the DJI, they unveiled this a couple of days ago, and this takes over from the Mavic Air, the DJI Air 2S. So we're going to see a camera that's got a 1-inch sensor, so it's twice the size of the sensor on the previous model. So that means you'll be able to capture 5.4K video at 30 frames per second. For a drone, that's a big deal. Or 4K at 60 frames per second, and you can also capture 20 megapixel stills. But what makes this a really cool device is that there are a lot of built-in preset maneuvering options as well. So you can shoot images with a preset flight mode. So you can lock onto different targets and then fly around them, above them, alongside them, even if they're moving. So that's the active track has also had an upgrade. So you could follow your car on a highway if you want, with the drone trailing behind you or beside you. So lots of options there. The other thing too, there's an improvement in the safety as well. So the safety features, there are now 4 obstacle sensors. So in all directions, this can sense obstacles. So while you're trying to get the great shot, you don't have to be worrying that you're going to run into anything, because the drone itself can stop that from happening with those optical sensors. There's also a way now for the drone to detect if there's any other aircraft in your path as well. Like, I often fly near the beaches, and you often see helicopters, rescue helicopters buzzing up and down the coastline. Now through the app, you'll be able to see any approaching aircraft, so you can get out of the way and maintain that safety.
Yeah, because don't we need new licenses now if you've got a drone?
Not licenses. If you're flying professionally, you need a license, but you do need to register your drone. That's compulsory now. You need to file your serial number with CASA. So like the registration of your car, basically, so we all know who's flying what, and that's the only requirement. You don't need a license unless you're going to operate them professionally.
All right, and also you don't have to worry about running out of ink if you've got a printer with home delivery service from HP. What's this about?
Yeah, this is a service called Instant Ink, and I'm sure we've all been there. We've prepared an assignment. Our child's got an assignment due, or you've got maybe a work document you've got to finish. You hit the print button and the printer's blinking that it's got no ink, and there's the mad rush to get the cartridge, and hopefully they've got the right cartridge, but HP now has this instant ink subscription service that will anticipate your needs. So it'll see how many pages you print on average per month. And if you sign up to the various levels of the subscription, you'll have the ink delivered to your doorstep before you need it. So rather than having that panicked moment where, oh, I've got no ink, you'll have a whole box full of ink ready to go when you need it. So your printer, which is connected to the internet, will wirelessly tell HP, so it'll upload the number of pages you're printing, so it makes sure that the next time you need ink, you're going to have plenty to last you till the next delivery.
No excuses for not doing that assignment.
That's right, exactly right. You'll just have to say the dog ate your homework instead of the printer running out of ink.
All right, always great to see you, Steve. See you next week.
Thanks a lot, Janie.